More and more, for better or worse, it's looking like we're about to get a Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase next week. Now, nothing's confirmed. There still is hope that a regular Nintendo Direct Mini or a Nintendo Direct General could be what takes place next week, currently pegged for Thursday, February 15th. But now we've got Nate Drake saying it's a partner, and Necro Philippe has just given his 2 cents saying he's heard it's a partner as well. So I thought today would be a great time to go through the partners of the past. There are 5 of them, and see exactly how bad these were, how good they actually might be now in hindsight, and if there's anything to get excited for in the coming week. So what's going on, everybody? It's Danny Phantom, aka Zach from SwitchForce. Hope you're doing well out there. Look, anything new from Nintendo is exciting, and we won't know what the presentation is probably till next Tuesday or even Wednesday. So we'll have to wait and see on the full final confirmation, but let's take a peek at partner showcases because there's actually some solid stuff in here. And here is my note of caution, okay? The initial partner directs sucked. They stunk and they were terrible, and you're gonna see and remember, oh my gosh, these are brutal, under 10 minutes and ugly. But if you're patient and wait, you'll see as we progress through, the partner showcase is really built. And they got to a point where, like, there was Mario in the partner showcase, there was Link in the partner showcase, there were big reveals and big shadow drops and big demos, and it could come together to be something actually awesome. This is a video of hope, not a video of dismay. So here we go. Partner Showcase 1. Can you believe that there's actually only been 5 of these? There were 4 in 2020, given the COVID year, and then there was 1 in 2022. Nintendo really hasn't used the Partner Showcase all that often. It's something that it seems like they don't love. It's only when they need something to fill the slot and they don't have something of their own. The big to-do about Partner Showcase is that it doesn't have first-party Nintendo games. That means that stuff like Luigi's Mansion 2 HD and Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door would get Twitter posts and more trailer reveals on YouTube, but nothing concrete as part of a major Nintendo presentation. But let me know in the comments down below if you're still excited or if the idea of a partner showcase just completely ruins it for you. This first partner showcase took place back in 2020, and it was the first to debut. It had 3 DLC packs for the good old Hyrule Cadence of Hyrule, right? That's what they kicked off with, an indie game, but the closest thing we would get to a Nintendo title in a freaking partner showcase. From there, they moved on to have a very not great received character-based shooter, okay? This is Rogue Company. I mean, all right, at this time, it was very nifty that Nintendo was getting a lot of different games, multiplayer titles in particular, from a lot of companies that mostly put their stuff out on PC. This was the era when, like, wow, Fortnite, wow, Apex, wow, Rogue Company and Paladins and all that. This is frankly the worst partner showcase. The first was the worst, and that's horrible because they gave us this expectation that they were going to be terrible. We got this big WWE Battlegrounds trailer. I mean, it just felt like, holy cow, Nintendo really has nothing. And remember, this was during 2020. There was no other Nintendo Direct this summer. They went July, August, September, October, a partner showcase every freaking month to try to keep the cadence of their reveals. But it was just so darn bad. Their last announcement here is what? No, this is Nocturne, I think, right? This is SMT5. Okay. They had a teaser for SMT5, and then I believe they go into Nocturne, right? This is the SMT5. Oh, there wasn't even Nocturne. Okay, so they did right here. Yeah, sorry. SMT3 Nocturne, and then they had SMT5 a teaser. The SMT5 teaser is like the big thing from the first partner. Honestly, this is just like a very, very poor showcase. There's really not much to be even excited about. Like Rogue Company, WWE, in the middle of this, it was so short. It's only like, what, 8-9 minutes long. Not a good showing. Things improved once we moved along to our 11-minute and 44-second partner showcase in August. This one was a little bit better, and it kicked off with Kingdom Hearts, but not the Kingdom Hearts that you might hope the Nintendo Switch would get. That would come later and was kind of a disaster. Instead, this was a freaking music-based Kingdom Hearts, and we got some love for, what was it called? Melody of Memory. You could pre-purchase it later today. We then got more rhythm action as this kind of became the rhythm showcase Taiko no Tatsujin. What was this one called? Was this Fuser? Yeah, Fuser, Taiko no Tatsujin. World of Tanks. Maybe it didn't get better. Maybe these first two were just actually really, really, really bad. This is not a good showing for a freaking, what is this, Creed? Yeah, Big Rumble Boxing Creed Champions. And then Collection of Saga, old Game Boy Final Fantasies. Yeah, this is really like pushing the patience of Nintendo fans. But these are absurdly bad, I believe, primarily because it was right stuck in the middle of COVID and nobody knew how long it would last for, what was going to go on, what was going to take place. It was just kind of like a very confusing time. We have freaking, we even have Just Dance in here. We get a nice Puyo Puyo Tetris 2. Like, this game's okay. That's a decent announcement. But for the most part, I guess, I was thinking the second one got better. It's the third one where it really gets a lot better, okay? I promise you that. They ended with some fighting games, both Naruto and... Oh no, this is the combo one, right? This is the one that shut down pretty darn early on. This is... What was this called? This is the Bandai Namco, like, Smash Bros. Fighter. Yeah, so we got Captain Tsubasa from Bandai Namco, and then they also... Oh, we got Minecraft Dungeons DLC. Not something I'd really write home about. And then what is this game called? Jump Force Deluxe. That's what it is. Jump Force Deluxe. They give us Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. Man, they really were pulling from like just the depths. They didn't even have like a one more thing. Yeah, not a great show, okay? Right now you're probably thinking, man, partner showcases are awful, but it's going to get better, okay? Don't freak out too much. This is where it gets good, okay? This is now September's partner showcase, and they drop Monster Hunter Rise, okay? This is freaking sick, and this is something that I think could happen again. Like a game of this caliber that would be really exciting, given the position that the Switch is in 2024. Like, we're talking about a partner showcase where they're bringing a massive Capcom, what started off as a console exclusive, eventually went elsewhere, but for a while was probably Nintendo's best third-party exclusive on the platform. Fantastic game, a nice long beefy trailer, really showed great graphics, tons of gameplay, a bunch of monsters, really big moment. They said, oh my gosh, our first two partner showcases were trash. We need to up the ante or no one's gonna ever wanna watch these again. And good foreshadowing because we wouldn't have. Then it continues on to give us Monster Hunter Stories 2. So this was really Capcom's big showcase. They kind of were grouped, interestingly, in like almost by publisher here. So Capcom brings us Monster Hunter Stories 2. That's pretty cool. And then we get Fitness Boxing. Not very cool. Gonna skip that completely. We move to Disgaea 6. Again, like, this is more elevated than the last. I don't think anyone's going to argue that a partner showcase is ever better than a general direct. Like, it's just not. That's why it's a partner showcase and a direct mini. But they do have the potential to have some interesting games. And I think one of the coolest things is right now there's no real rumors or leaks on what the heck could possibly be there. We're entering sort of this like unknown waters area, uncharted territory, where Nintendo Switch is kind of ending. Nintendo Switch 2 is yet to be announced. What the heck are they going to bring us? We don't really know. There's not like a big collection rumor. There's not something that's like supposed to be there. We know Nintendo has titles, but those wouldn't be there in a partner showcase. This game is not very good. This is, what is this called? Crime City. No, this is Empire of Sin. Okay. We did get, this is another good title here. We get a Sniper Elite game. Which one was this? Sniper Elite 4. Okay. That's pretty solid. Honestly, I think the Sniper Elite games are really good, like AA series. They moved on to have a nice little PGA Tour 2K21 sizzle reel here. We got Hades on a surprise drop, so this was really cool, and I think this could happen yet again. I know the game everybody wants is Hollow Knight 2 Silksong, but I still say watch out. I don't want you to get too excited for that, although I do think it's possible, and maybe that is one of the reasons they feel comfortable doing a partner showcase, because they have something of that caliber. We've already talked about Penny's Big Breakaway being a stealth drop, Hi-Fi Rush being a stealth drop. Those two games alone, they make the partner showcase better than the first two instantly, and probably just as good as the third, all right? They came in after that nice little positive moment with freaking Balan Wonderworld. Oh, what a game. Yeah, I'm not even going to show you that. Rune Factory 5, okay. Like I said, this one's a little bit better, and then we got the Ori announcement at the end. That was a big deal, and this partner showcase ended up being strong. Monster Hunter to kick it off, Ori to close it out, Hades surprise shadow drop in the middle. Really beautiful showing. If we had something similar with Ori and Hi-Fi Rush kind of being equivalent, Hades and Penny's Big Breakaway being equivalent, and then a major game from a publisher like Capcom or EA or Bandai Namco or Warner Brothers, like that would be legit. That would be a partner showcase that I think is sufficient to tide us over until the Switch 2 reveal, which now looks to be in just a month's time. Remember, the partner showcase, the best part about it is that probably going to get a Nintendo Switch 2 reveal where they do talk about big games and eventually reveal things like a new 3D Mario and, knock on wood, Metroid Prime freaking 4. I think that's my saddest thing, is that there's no Metroid Prime 4 at a partner showcase. Ori also dropped. This was a great day, right? Will-O-the-Wisps drops and Hades drops. That's a really good partner showcase. Now that's partner 3. This is partner 4. This one comes in October now, and now they're really boosting the length. This one is almost 20 minutes long, and I feel like that's going to be the length of the partner showcase next week if it does end up being a partner showcase. 20 minutes gives them a lot of time to talk about a lot of different titles and set the stage for the next 3 to 6 months, especially because we aren't going to hear about new Nintendo products. We only know about what's already announced, and that's been shown multiple times. Luigi's Mansion 2, Princess Peach Showtime, they're not going to mention Mario vs. Donkey Kong, it's out the next day. They're not going to mention any of those if it's a partner, but they could do things like, what do we have here? This is going to be Bravely Default 2. That's a great start to a partner showcase, right? This is something that honestly is a direct worthy get. I told you, the first 2 partner showcases were awful, but they really improved as they went along. Bravely Default 2, whether you're a JRPG fan or not, that's a pretty big get for a partner showcase and a pretty nifty, neat game. Now, they did spend a ton of time on it. This takes up nearly 25% of the entire partner showcase, so that's why it is longer. But we do go straight into a Story of Seasons game, which is pretty darn neat for those who are Harvest Moon fans. Rip Harvest Moon. And then we move from there into, what was this one? Survive and Thrive in a Post-Apocalyptic Future. This is going to be a Paradox game. Oh, this is like some top-down. I don't know. I have no idea what this is. Do you guys know what this is? Survive in the Aftermath. Yeah, a nothing burger. But we did get a nice trailer for Immortals Phoenix Rising on Switch, which ended up being the best non-Zelda Breath of the Wild-like game on the platform. I thought it was a fantastic title. Ubisoft put the whole dang thing on all the platforms, and even though it didn't look great and looked very muddied on Switch, it performed and played pretty sweet and ended up being a really nice game. They canceled the sequel, which really stinks. Thanks a lot. This is Warner Brothers bringing us some Bakugan action, Griftlands from Clay, a little bit of an indie scene here, Tropico 6 from Calypso, and then we did get Hitman. Now, these are cloud-based games, so bleh, but again, the caliber of title just continues to increase. Getting big third parties like Hitman, Monster Hunter, Bravely Default, these are much better games than starting off with WWE and Just Dance and music rhythm games. I dubbed this partner the Cloud Partner because then we got Control, a phenomenal game from the makers of Alan Wake 2. Remedy brings their title to Switch. It actually works good if you have solid internet, but if you don't, yeah, just skip over these cloud things entirely, and nobody wants cloud. But Control dropped immediately. No More Heroes 3 was featured in this, which I think is an antiquated feeling game, but still a very cool one if you're more a fan of something just crazy Japanese and boss rushy. I like the No More Heroes games for their crazy boss battles. I think they're always exciting. I do think the open world is really boring and very much like out of style. But they did drop No More Heroes 1 and 2 on Switch, and then No More Heroes 3 coming, and we still have more to go. UFO, what is this UFO delivery service? Part-Time UFO. Good game and a nice little like Nintendo adjacent title that they did drop. I believe this is a shadow drop. Really? Yeah, Part-Time UFO, shadow drop again on the eShop. Pretty cool. And then this is where it gets really interesting. Okay, if you hate partner showcases, you may not remember that they announced Age of Calamity in a partner showcase. It's possible to get a Nintendo related game in a partner showcase. It just can't be published or like developed. Well, it can be published, I guess, but not developed directly first party by Nintendo. Because this is Bandai Namco, it's okay. And I think Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity is a pretty darn good game and a great exploration of the Breath of the Wild storyline in more depth, at more length, and furthering that franchise as we look to move from Breath of the Wild to Tears of the Kingdom. So honestly, a demo came out this same day, and they freaking ended with a nice recap of everything, and it ended up being like a really solid showcase. This sizzle reel here is good. Like this would be strong for a direct if there were Nintendo first party games as well. Like what they have here, minus that one, a great showing. No matter what you think about cloud stuff, still impressive. Now, Partner 5 is the most recent partner. This one is 2022, a 2-year gap between Partner 4 and Partner 5, and they haven't done one since. This partner showcase is also very nice because it announces a new Monster Hunter Rise expansion. It shows off, what is this called? Sunbreak, I believe. More monsters, really keeping Capcom in the action and letting them lead off another partner showcase. I would not be surprised if Capcom led off the next partner showcase just because Nintendo has great rapport with them. What do we have here? Nier Automata coming to the Switch. Again, the partner showcases are so much freaking better, okay? We got Bomberman. What was this? Was this Lorelei and the Laser Eyes? Yeah, that game's still not out. Lorelei and the Laser Eyes from Annapurna. Mega Man Battle Network, getting all the Battle Network games as part of that big, beefy collection. We got Noir. Is this game called Noir? Is it called Black and White? Noir? Blanc. I knew it was something about colors. That's pretty cool. We got a new Monkey Island game. We got Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. And again, this should give you Sparks of Hope because Mario's in this direct partner showcase, even though it's not Nintendo, it's Ubisoft, but it's still sort of Nintendo. Between Cadence of Hyrule, Mario plus Rabbids, and Age of Calamity, there is a good chance that a Nintendo IP does show up in the partner showcase, albeit developed by somebody else. And frankly, that sounds really good to me and elevates these partner showcases much closer to a direct. Again, this one here was like 25 minutes long, so they continue to just expand and get longer, and we might see that happen again. This is some train game. What is this here? There's always going to be forgettable titles, but don't forget, directs have forgettable titles as well. RPG Time, I don't even know if that ever came out. This is Little Noah. I did not play that. What was this train game called? I just am curious now. Sorry. Nobody probably cares, but this was Railgrade. Okay. We've got Sonic Frontiers also showing off here. Okay, so this was, again, like, really good. Ubisoft contributes, Capcom contributes, Sega contributes, and that could happen again. Sega does have Sonic Shadow Generations coming out this year. Disney Dreamlight Valley got a nice trailer. This is going to be... What's this game called? Live a Live, right? Was there a Live a Live demo that came out? Yeah, demo available today. I thought that's what happened. So you can expect demos, shadow drops, and maybe some nifty Nintendo crossovers. Honestly, like, that feels like a great show to me, especially if we're... It's not guaranteed, but we're basically guaranteed after this partner showcase to have a big reveal with more Nintendo titles. They're not ending with Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, right? Obviously, there's going to be more. Doraemon comes out. Minecraft Legends gets some shine. This is going to be Dragon Quest's Dragon Quest Treasures that was out later that year. Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. Why is this shown? DLC, I guess. Okay. Captain Velvet Meteor. What did we have here? A Plague Tale Requiem Cloud version. Again, they love the cloud stuff. This was another good shadow drop. Portal 1 and 2 coming in Nintendo Switch, getting some amazing, legendary, all-time classics on the platform. Really, really fun, and I believe they were priced really well, which is nice. Harvestella got another trailer, and then what did they end on here? They ended on... Is this more Harvestella? No, they didn't end on Harvestella. They couldn't have possibly. Oh, they brought Persona 5 Royal to the Switch. That's another good get. Again, you got Sega, Atlas, Ubisoft, Capcom. A lot of big participants that are actually taking place here. And we saw that we're getting P3P, getting Persona 4 Golden, and Persona 5 Royal. A nice partner showcase. So the point of all that is to indicate to you that, yes, a partner showcase can be pretty cool. And while they started off really dim, really dull, really doom and gloom, they ended up somewhere very nice. Nintendo's used them sparingly, so there's plenty more to talk about. It's not like we had a partner showcase last September. We had a full general direct, and I think Nintendo could salvage a great show out of this. If it's in the 20 to 25 minute range, there's bound to be a few interesting games, and if they couple that with shadow drops, demos, and more, like, this could be cool. Especially knowing that they will reveal more about the upcoming first-party games like Princess Peach Showtime, Luigi's Mansion 2, and Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, alongside a freaking new console reveal probably in the next 30 days. All of that. So very exciting, I think. And in the end, yes, if you remember partner showcases from when they began in 2020, they're terrible. They're awful. I can't argue with that, and I agree. But they ended up somewhere very nice, getting reveals like Monster Hunter Rise, more about Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Like, those are big deals, and those are fun games and big things to show off. So boom, partner showcases can be cool. Partner showcases can be good. When we talk more about this looking like a partner showcase, it's not the end of the world. It actually could be pretty sweet. Let me know your take in the comments down below, everybody. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive out there. And until next time, SwitchForce, out.